We'll start off with our dice rolls. We got one of her double research and a little bit of everything else. David, that's a really good roll. Look at that contain, that's nice. Next we have Cody. Nothing exceptional there, just a little bit of everything again. And Prof, again, a little selection of everything. What will we keep for Tia? She's up there with Powerhouse at the loop and no enforcement or barricades there. I will keep her double research, and I could use her to go after Cinder because she does have the grenade launcher, which would be 2 attacks. So I'll keep this. That would be a 3rd attack, and Cinder currently has 4 life. So we're almost to a point where Tia can take care of her. David has a lot to deal with at his location. Not only is the armsman there, but we have 4 enforcement and a barricade. He'll definitely be able to contain the armsman, and we'll keep that other one for future use. Maybe we can use that to contain Steelheart. Cody's at the power plant with fault line, 3 enforcement and a barricade. We do need to go after Death Point also. We'll keep that attack. He'll be able to use his disguise to contain fault line, and if we roll on one of our basic dice, we can use our flash grenade to make those doubles. And don't forget, we can always swap attack enforcement and contain epic symbols out. But we'll stop there for now. I want to re-roll all these special dice here. And Prof is here with Steelheart and Death Point. Nothing else going on at Millennium Park right now, and we do need to take care of Death Point. But he has 6 health. But if we take those 2 research, that'll knock him down to 4 health. We'll take this contain. We can use that on Steelheart since he's there with Prof. And I'll re-roll everything else. Keep in mind he has a ton of plan tokens to use also. Our second roll for Tia. A lot of attack epic, which she needs at least 1 more. And we have David. Money. Got another contain though. Let's see if Cody can do something with all these special dice. He didn't get any of his doubles and got a good assortment of everything. Prof will take his second roll. No double plans. I think I'll have Tia be our assassin this time around, and we'll have her take out Cinder and possibly take out Death Point too. So I'll go ahead and keep all of these attacks. That way she'll be ready to really go after those 2 dangerous epics that take hits to the population. David's already got a lot of contain here. I think I'll keep the enforcement attack since he has 4 enforcement to deal with at his location. I know I can move Prof to one of those spots, and we'll keep this other contain too. For Cody, I'll keep this contain because he has the flash grenade. Can turn that into a double. He does have enforcement in his location, so I'll keep one of these to take care of some enforcement. And I'll take my chances and re-roll the remaining. I want Prof to roll some double plans, so I'll keep the money symbol and re-roll everything else for him. This is it. This is what everyone's going to get to work with. This is their last roll. So Tia, attack enforcement and a plan. David has 2 remaining basic dice, and those will help him definitely take care of the enforcement in his area. Let's see what Cody's going to get with all these special dice. Well, lots of money and epic attack. And finally, Prof will end up with no double plans. He's not going to get any plans this time around, so I might want to save 1 or 2. I will start off with David. I'll have him contain the armsman and attack 3 enforcement. That'll keep the armsman safely contained and take out most of the enforcement at the theater. Cody will use his sniper token and add it to the loop where Tia's at, and use my contain to keep Powerhouse under control. Tia will use the enforcement attack die to move and go from the loop to the Navy Pier. And now that she's there, she's going to just unload on Cinder and do an epic attack 4 times. And that will be enough to eliminate Cinder. I'll have Prof use his 2 contain on Steelheart and keep him from getting too out of control. We'll bring in another reduction to the barricade also. David is not going to need all of that contain, so we'll use our improvise to change a die. I'm going to change that to attack enforcement and use it, and that will completely clear out the theater area with the exception of the barricade. Cody will make sure fault line is contained, use the disguise for 1 contain, taking her down to her base. T will use that plan die to move again. She'll move from the pier to Millennium Park. She'll use her double research to take care of the 2 necessary for death points research, and that will take him down to 4 remaining health. Then she will use her grenade launcher, and that allows her to launch it into any district and do 2 epic attacks. She'll aim those right at death point, taking him down to 2 health. Prof will do an epic attack and use one of his tokens for a 2nd epic attack, and that will be enough to take out the remaining 2 and eliminate death point. I'll have Cody take care of the barricades that are out there with, and let's hold on to that, with 1 epic attack and 1 of the attack enforcement symbols. Now take care of the barricades in both locations. Prof will use a die to move, and then when he gets to his location, he'll use a token to activate Lead the Way and do 3 enforcement attack, which will allow him to move to the power plant and remove all 3 enforcement. David will use a die to move and 1 token to contain. I'm only going to get to do 1 contain anyway, so it didn't matter if I used a token to move and used the die to contain. I'll take him from the theater to the park where Steelheart's at. And since he only has the 1 spot left on the track, it didn't matter which order I used those in. And so they're not just wasted. I'll have Cody snipe Powerhouse twice at the loop where his sniper token's at. I'll take his health down to 5. While T is there, she'll use her operations to grant herself that token. And I'll go ahead and use 2, both as research, because she's there with Steelheart. And I'll take him down to 15 now. Prof will earn us $2. Cody will net us 3 more for a total of 5. And that will bring our money all the way up to 6. Now we earn our rewards from epics. Death Point will give us 2 research on Steelheart and $2. And Cinder will give us 2 more research and another $1. That was a total of 4 more research, taking Steelheart down to 11. We're closing in on the end of his research track. And their combined $3 will take us up to 9. I definitely want to purchase the notebooks for 4 so we can do research in any district. And that's going to take our money down to 5. The notebooks will get replaced with the Nighthawk Mobile. That's a really effective one. The Nighthawk Mobile allows you to play a plan token on it, and that plan token will equal 3 symbols that are the same. So it could be 3 epic attacks, 3 research. As long as it's 3 of the same symbol, you play a token and you get to use all 3 of those. Definitely want to purchase that for 3, and that'll take us down to $2. And we'll see what comes in its place. We have evidence. We only have $2 left, so we could get the camera or evidence. This gives us more plans, and this would give us more research. Seeing that our research is winding down on Steelheart, I think having extra plans is more important, so I'll spend my final 2 on the camera. And for next time, in its place will be the garbage truck, which is one of my favorites. This allows you to remove a barricade and move. You can do both or just one of them on your turn. Definitely going to look at buying that soon. I gave David the camera to help him build up a better stock of plan tokens, and I gave him the notebook also because he rarely has research that he uses. Since he's good for containment, that'll give him the ability to launch a research from anywhere on the board into any district. And since Prof is usually flush with plan tokens, we'll give him the Nighthawk Mobile. We need to replace our defeated epics, starting here in Millennium Park, because that's where Steelheart is at. We will get file number 067, Fortuity. Name, possible real name, Roger Fetters. See entry 067.alpha, Illinois DMV record. Description, long face, hawkish nose, nice suits, smokes. History before calamity, unknown. Classification, high epic. Class A precog, prime invincibility. Current status, active. High-level Steelheart organization, Nukago. Known suspected abilities. Unparalleled precognition. Does not require bodyguards. Can dodge full auto machine gun fire. See entry 067 Delta. Mobile footage. No direct offensive powers. See entry 067.Foxtrot, Enforcement Incident Report. Perfect marksman with handguns, thrown weapons, etc. Side effect of precog abilities? Known suspected weaknesses. Exact weakness unknown. Overwhelming numbers and pinning in place best suggested strategy. Most vulnerable on weekend nights at Reeve Playhouse. Usually walks home through back alley. Few witnesses. Likes women. A lot. Note, can we use this? Known associations. Works with Donnie Curveball Harrison, number 094, and Eric Chain Gang Monty, number 118. Friends with Adrian Spitzer, owner of the Reeve Playhouse. He'll start with 3 and an infinite level, and that symbol is Fortify. That means every time that symbol activates, he will increase his research and health by 1. If his health is already infinite, we ignore that aspect of it, but his research would still go up. And over at the Navy Pier, file number 026, Firefight. Name, real name unknown. Description, humanoid form completely aflame, almost always on fire. See weaknesses. History before calamity, unknown. Classification, high epic. Prime invincibility, suspected illusionist class A. Current status, active. Inner circle, Steelheart organization, Nukago. Known suspected abilities, fire wielding, flight, prime invincibility. Hard to say for sure, rarely operates publicly. Known suspected weaknesses. Believe Fireflight may actually be illusionist masquerading as a fire epic. See entry 026.Bravo, Enforcement Incident Report. There are discrepancies between footage of firefight raids and burnt marks left behind. Enforcement agents have been spotted leaving behind melted bullets to fake firefights' fire powers. See entry 026 Delta through India. Known associations. Personal bodyguard for Steelheart. Sometimes deployed with Night Wielder, entry number 006. No other known associations. Very secretive. And he has the increased red symbol also along with Powerhouse. That's going to put a lot of enforcement out there. And he's really dangerous to the population as he gets stronger. But if we can take him out, he's worth a lot of research. He will start out at 4 research and also infinite health. We have 3 epics on the board right now that have infinite health. Powerhouse has 5 and Faultline has 8. So it's going to take us a while to take some of these down. We need to do a lot of research and do a lot of damage. Because even after the ones that are infinite are researched, they have 4, 4, and 5 health respectively. None of those low ones like we had earlier on that only had 2 or 3 left after they were researched down to their weakness. Now we will activate the epics starting at Millennium Park. Fortuity will fortify, which means his research will go up to 4 and he will get 1 stronger. Firefight will increase the red track on Steelheart and get 1 stronger. I'll bump the red track up, causing more enforcement to come out. Powerhouse will also increase the red track by 1, and he will also get 1 stronger. This means we're going to have a lot of enforcement out there, because the Armsman will add 1 and increase twice because of that 1 that's there. And finally, Fault Line will increase the blue track by 1 and get 1 stronger. And that'll cause another couple of barricades to block us. We now activate Steelheart here at Millennium Park. He will cause the population to go down by 2, bringing the population down to 24. He's going to go after the Reckoner's base, which is going to cause us to lose a die. So that will drop us down, which will bring it back up to the top. And I will have Tia give up one of her dice because she has that extra purple die plus the grenade launcher, so that's not going to handicap her too much. We're going to see 7 enforcement come out, 3 at Millennium Park, 3 at the Navy Pier, and 1 at the Loop, and 2 barricades will come up. 1 at Millennium Park, 1 at Navy Pier. Steelheart will move just 1, and that will take him to the Navy Pier with Firefight. I think we're fairly safe right now with the epics that are out there. No one is going to take away from the population with their lowest ability, but we do need to contain Fortify, because if he gets to the top of his research track, he'll start taking away from population for every one that we need to move it, and we can't. So I think we'll research him down to a point that makes him damageable.